Well, hello. This is Carlos, running Jackal, just setting up a 36 minute timer, let's say. Once I get the bloody phone open, that's it. Timer, start. Alright, so the timer has started for 36 minutes. I will get a radar signal, not an Aruga, but a radar, as I put my glove back on. Sorry about any clothing noise. Today, hopefully, will be a nice, clean recording. I'm heading to Glendenning Trailhead, which is guaranteed to be a quiet introduction to this run on Mount Douglas.
Zone free.
I was just about to say that I'm going to try and stay in Zone 3. Obviously, if it gets steep, I will probably have to hike a little bit. So this section is paved. There is a bridle trail, sorry. My mouth got tangled up. So good news, I have my passport. It arrived yesterday. I now have a full UK passport. Yes, a UK passport. My documents and computer were stolen on November the 17th, and it is now January the 30th. That's how long it took to get a replacement passport from the Brits. Pretty good. I also got a notification that the Canadians have received my application for permanent resident card replacement. So we'll see how long that takes. Hello. So this is the trail. It's a trailhead. Hello. Three dogs and two people piling out of a Toyota truck. I have a feeling those dogs will be yapping at my heels pretty soon. That's if they go the same way as me.
Zone 4.
I'm now on Glendenning, heading to my first trail choice.
Zone 3.
I have no real plans on pushing the envelope today. I don't want to try the hot muscle too hard. It is only Wednesday, let's face it. Lots of running yet this week.
Time 25 minutes. Average heart rate 132. Workout average pace 7 minutes 22 seconds per kilometer.
I was going to set up the timer on my phone by pressing the old home button for Siri, but that wouldn't work. Not without data on my phone. So I had to set up 36 minutes manually. Alright, so today I take the left fork. If you're following on the map, I am skirting the edge of the green bit. And the green bit is Mount Douglas Park. This is one of the lower circumference trails. Eventually, I will end up on Norn, Zone 4. That reflects the gentle gradient here that I'm climbing. I've stabilized my cardiac response. That's all it is. I think maybe there will be some reference to cardiac response in this episode title, because that's basically what it's all about. If you think of your heart as the engine in your car, you have to keep the engine running smoothly for as long as possible. I'm now literally on the fence line, right by the edge of the farmer's field. Hello. Hi. Hi, dog. Hike section. Let's get rid of a little bit of gas up through my throat. The up gas. I think a rough ballpark guesstimation for me would be that I started my recording around the 20-minute mark. So I should be taking it to the 56. But I do have that timer ticking away on my phone. Another cardiac adjustment going on here. Steeper gradient, slower pace. That's somebody hiking up ahead with a nice Jackie. It's good old Jackie.
In zone.
Hello, Jackie.
Hi. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
Oh, nice to hear.
I thought I might be
Time
seeing
30
you
minutes.
too.
Average heart rate 138.
Yeah?
Workout average pace 7 minutes 27 seconds per kilometer.
7:27.
Are you running?
Yeah.
Or are you walking? Or
No, I'm running.
Oh, that's good.
But I base it all on heart rate now.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, that's good.
So I don't push into zone 4 if I can avoid it.
Yeah.
And I believe the zones, roughly speaking, zone 3 is 130 and above.
Uh-huh.
And zone 2 is about 120.
Yeah.
So it's just effort based, you see.
Yeah.
If I keep my heart happy,
Everything else
should keep going.
It's true.
I saw a cute picture of you with a little girl.
Oh, that's my niece.
Your niece, I was
Yeah.
wondering.
Yeah.
I thought it might be your daughter, but you would have said if it was your daughter.
Yeah, no, it's my brother's little girl. Yeah, she's a
Okay.
little cutie. Yeah.
All right.
All the rest of my nieces and
Almost on.
nephews are sort of, teenagers and,
Yeah,
like all the, yeah, whatever, that kind of thing.
but
But she's
she's
still a cute, like excited little feral kid,
feral.
I love it. She's great.
How far are you going today? You're going into
I'll
go
just do
back.
a loop back round.
I'm going to do a loop over by the Gary Oak Meadows,
Oh, it's lovely up there, yeah.
and then through the saddle, and then back by the resort. But
Yeah,
that'll be about 9 kilometers by the
Yeah.
time I'm done.
yeah.
But the girl just told me that I was in zone 2,
Oh, okay.
so I better get my skates on.
Yeah, off you go then.
I push until I get to zone 3,
Yeah.
and then I listen out.
Yeah.
And if it says zone 4,
Uh-oh, that's too much.
well, I just back off a little.
Back off, yeah. Perfect.
All right, Zephyr. See you later.
Yeah, have a good one. See you soon.
Bye-bye. You stay here. That's it. So that's the disabled sailor, Jackie, our Olympian silver medalist.
In zone. Zone 3.
There's a runner coming this way. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good. Very friendly runner coming this way. So this is where Dan and I used to come. We used to call this the dog walkers trail because at the time it was mainly just the dog walkers that would take this muddy bypass back to Glendenning. I've basically just run back up the way that the dog walkers would walk their dogs. I'll be popping out onto the Gary Oak Meadows in a second. So definitely cardiac response would be the title. Or maybe cardiac adjustments. So now I'm once again on that marked course from Sunday, from the Arrows run. You could almost say that I'm redoing the Arrows. But I'm not. I'm going to cut through the saddle today. Hi. But I will be going in the opposite direction from Sunday. Sunday was anti-clockwise, and today is going to be clockwise. Popping out into the meadows. This is exactly where my video from yesterday ended, here, while I was coming off the bluff and going into the woods. I can feel the sun on my face. I always say that.
Time 35 minutes. Average heart rate 131. Workout average pace 7 minutes 52 seconds per kilometer.
So that's approximately 8 minutes per kilometre.
In zone.
I'm in zone 3, heading up towards the top of the Blenkinsop Trail. Last time I came this way, I was hiking, I believe. No, it's beautiful. The sky is blue. Everything is opening up. I'm staying in the meadows. Actually, I'm extending my meadows. I'm taking it to its full extent. As the dogs have a little bit of a yelling session behind me, halfway to my goal. So, I have 36 minutes left to run, but probably a fair bit less to record. I'll be listening out for the radar. I've forgotten what sound it makes now, but still, it'll be very noticeable in the silence of the park here. I didn't bring a good camera today. I wanted to avoid too much equipment noise, rattling zips, rattling camera cases, keys, change purses. I don't even have my wallet today. So when I get back, I will sign my passport, making it a legal travel document. But until I get my residence card, I am a little reluctant to cross any national boundaries. I'm hopeful that I will be able to track the progress of that procedure. So this is Gary Ridge. It's not the little Mount Doug summit that I can see ahead of me. It's a lower peak. I guess I could take a picture. Yeah, let me do that. I'll put down the recorder for a second. There's some runners. 18 minutes left on my timer. That's a good one.
Below zone. Zone 2.
18 minutes to go. So that's what I'll hear next will be the Aruga. Well, I don't know if it's Aruga or some other electronic sound. As I pick up the pace once again, I will be chasing down those younger runners and their Ridgeback dog. They might be going up Little Mount Doug. That's a popular destination from here. It'll probably appear in the photograph. One of the bumps will be Little Mount Doug.
In zone. Zone 3.
Zone 3. Zone 3. Whoop. As I kick some very well placed rocks.
Zone 2.
Taking a left at the sarcophagus rock. And now a little right.
Time 40 minutes. Average heart rate 130. Workout average pace 8 minutes 20 seconds per kilometer. Zone 3.
pretty soon I'll be going through the saddle, and I will be doing basically net down elevation. Coming up to Rob's must-run hill. I'm going to run it in his honor today. It gets steep just around here, so I will shut up.
Above zone. Zone 4.
Zone 4. Told you so. So this is the high point of the run. Pretty sure it's the highest point.
In zone.
You can hear what that little bit of exuberance did.
Above zone.
But that is the kind of anaerobic training that I'm trying to avoid. Trying to keep everything as aerobic as possible as I skip through the jaws of the saddle. I'm now heading down the way on Sunday that I came up. Alana Jones, the girl I was telling you about, is going to be listening to the Arrows run, the run where I was promoting their event.
Below zone. In zone. Zone 2.
Excuse me. That was my snack coming back on me. I made myself some energy bars with some herb and spice and oatmeal and raisin bran, all compressed into a bar. And this is quite a tasty snack that I have. It's a bit like oatmeal in your hand kind of thing. It's easy to pick up, something you can chew on and extract the flavor. Plus it's pretty good source of carbohydrate. The oatmeal has protein too. So I would say anything with oatmeal in it was a good running diet. I just have to watch my footing now. It's quite easy to trip around here. The rocks are quite unforgiving. So I'm probably down to about the last 12 minutes of this recording. 18 wasn't that long ago. But since I took a picture with my phone just now, when I open the home screen, I will get to choose which app to play with. I don't think the timer will come back automatically, even though it is it's running in the
Time
background.
45 minutes. Average heart rate 129. Workout average pace 8 minutes 33 seconds per kilometer.
Yep. This stuff is real ankle busting. But my heart now is underworking, mainly because of the treacherous terrain. I'm now looking for my secret turnoff. Comes on pretty quick around here. It'll be to the left. Oh yes, it's after this big fallen tree. There is actually a new sign there that says Norn. I believe it says Norn on it. That's the one I'm taking anyway. Following the signage for once. Yep, it says Norn. So I'm going to follow it. I know where it joins. It joins with the other trail that I run on in a few minutes. Coming the other way, the cut is very much more obvious. This way is slightly more windy, but it is downhill going this way, so it's fun to swoop the turns. Back into the Arbutus and the Salal. So this is where my secret turnoff materializes.
Below zone. Zone 2.
And
In zone.
this is where I have to be careful not to trip.
Zone 3.
I have not had a fall in a few weeks now, which is good. So Alana, I was explaining to
Zone 2.
Alana about my podcast, and she was intrigued to know what it sounded like. I'm hoping that she will be on board, so she can be my 15th official paid up member. There is a little confusion coming up here pretty soon. I have to be careful not to get on the wrong side of the fence. Stepping over some blowdown. Listening out for my radar. The radar signal. This looks completely different going this way. This is where my traditional hike would start, coming the other way. So I now know that I'm back on my official course. No arrows, mind you. These arrows are all in my own head. Yeah, I was thinking a lot about sweeping that long course of the other brick in Nepal race. It's going to be good. But some of the runners might be a little out of their depth. But anybody who's done a trail race recently will understand that it is, as they say, par for the course. I still haven't bought those shoes I was promising to buy. Today I'm running with my most recent
Average heart rate 121. Workout average pace 8 minutes 38 seconds per kilometer.
My most recent purchase, and now the most heavily used, so I should replace them before I kill them completely. Now I'm back on the arrows again. Whoever marked this course must be quite familiar with all the places I run, because they're not the most logical turns. They are more like scenic distractions.
Below zone.
It's a route that somebody has measured and marked to maximize on the lower trails and to minimize on the elevation change. I think that's probably why they were doing it as a two-looper on Sunday. Alright, now I'm well and truly in the mud. This is where the field and the barbed wire fence meet, right next to the trail, right next to the mud puddles. Pretty soon I'll be coming out of the woods. I can already hear the cars on Cordova Bay Road. Trying not to get too muddy, but I have managed to stay dry thus far. It would be a shame to get a soaker this late in a run. There are a few attempts to bridge some of the puddles. Some people have put down duck boards, I guess that's what they would be called, duck boards. Zone 3, and I'm hiking on the flat. And there you go. Just to prove me wrong.
Zone 2.
I always get a little nervous around here because of that barbed wire. All it would take would be a little slip to the left and suddenly I have a facial scar, because the barbs are right at chin level. I'll be coming out below the fake bridges at the resort. I believe that is where my 36-minute timer will sound. Yep. This little left fork has been X'd out.
In zone. Zone 3. Below zone. Zone 2.
Yep, buddy. Money. So pretty soon I'm going to have to start looking for my outro music. I'm guessing it's going to happen as I get to the sun view, or whatever it's called, ocean, sea breeze, sea view, something like that. Villas and apartments or whatever the spa is called.
Below zone. Zone 2.
Below zone. Hup. I did a little bit of audio juggling on my last episode. For some reason I miscalculated my...
55 minutes, average heart rate 121, workout average pace 8 minutes 46 seconds per kilometer.
I mistimed my recording length and ended up with less than 36. So I put a couple of audio breaks in and some loop tapes. Oh yeah, I even gave you a little news update just to fill
In zone.
the 5-minute gap.
Zone 3.
So this is where the outro tape will go on, just around here, and we're all listening for that sound from my phone. If I don't get a chance to say goodbye to you later, I might as well say goodbye to you now and just run this thing out. We should get 1 or 2 more announcements pretty soon as they cross another little creek. There you go.